Hey all, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it may be for wherever you are. I am Stephanie Joy with all things Social Security and the Joy Disability Law Office. Your video is about to start. I wanted to remind you of our live Q&A sessions here on YouTube as well. They start at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's a little earlier for you Western folks. And I look forward to seeing you there. It's a first come, first served basis in terms of the questions you might want to pose in the chat. And I will pick them up going from beginning to end for about a 2 hour period. So, anyway, I hope to see you there. Have a great one, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is Sunday, the 16th of March. Let's do the Sunday Social Security roundup for last week. This will go from the 10th. What I'm looking at is right to Saturday the 15th, Monday to Saturday. Okay. So Monday we talked about this was actually a tip about the SSA-3368, which is kind of like the second part of when you apply for disability benefits. It's not technically the application itself, but it's a mandatory part that you can't really proceed without. And in this case, it was question number 9. And it was a member's question, and I promised him that we'd make a video of it. Since he wasn't really going to be having a consult, which costs a lot of money. So I said, well, we'll put the answer into a video about question number 9 on the SSA 3368. And it's about non-health provider information when you want to add that. So that was Monday. Tuesday, the 11th, was a little carve out from a recent live Q&A session, the ones that we have every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube on this channel. And this particular one was about veterans. And the question was if it would be, how easy would it be for a 100% VA PNT disabled vet to prevail on his SSD case? And that's kind of a loaded question, so we went into it a little bit. The next day was March 12th, reviewed a new court ruling, and this focused around cardiovascular heart impairments, as well as listing 4.00. And it is the Biswas case. It's a circuit court case. And then on the 13th, this was a tip about a hardship that is applicable to certain claimants, probably a small minority of them, but when a mental health impairment actually prevents the claimant from being able to use voicemail or answer unknown phone numbers, which I don't recommend anyone do anyway, the latter, and how that's going to make a claim and communicating with your adjudicator or anyone at the SSA needing to reach you much more difficult if you don't have a representative and you have to do it yourself. So we go into that a little bit. And then we have Friday, of course, Friday Fraud Law Review was a Binghamton, New York woman who stole her 4-year-old child's Social Security for a number of years. And that person was obviously busted. And then we have Saturday the 15th. Is that the Ides of March, March 15th? And this was about a press release by the SSA that was debunking some false media out there that was telling all of you fine folks that SSA was shutting down phone services, which not really true. In fact, I'd say several months ago, last year, a lot of offices kind of stopped answering phones. So hopefully that's going to be fixed soon. But no, their announcement was about how if you're going to be changing your banking information, they don't want you doing it by phone per se, because scam artists have been doing it against beneficiaries, calling in, I suppose, having enough of the claimant's information, the beneficiary's information, changing the banking information by phone with the SSA to get the funds now directed to their own bank account. So it's been a problem for a long time. So they're basically going into two-factor authorization. So we go into that a little bit. It's probably a very good idea and probably should have happened before. Okay, so that's it. That's last week, guys. I hope you had a great week. I hope you have a better week coming up. And I will see you hopefully Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our weekly live Q&A session during one's early or timely or late lunch hour. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's still Sunday. Did you miss last week's Social Security roundup? Not this week that you just heard, but the one prior to that, and want to catch up? I'm attaching it now. Have a great day. Bye. Good morning and happy Sunday. We are looking at the week of, and this is the Social Security roundup every Sunday, the week of March 3rd. We're in March, spring's almost here, to March 8th. Okay. So on March 3rd, we had, oh yeah, this is a clip from a prior live session Q&A, just sharing it out there. And it was about what a quality review is versus, say, a non-medical review. And is it good, bad, ugly? What's going on with that? On Tuesday, the 4th, we reviewed a court ruling. This was a new court ruling in a circuit court. I just scrolled out of my way here. Lovely. Yeah, okay. This was a really good one. It was the importance of a claimant's testimony at hearing, as well as statements in prior records such as function report. Could even be statements made in medical records, but certainly outside of those that are related to their impairments and limitations and how it can tie into the objective findings and needs to. So that was a really good case, I thought. That was Thorlton, Thorlton. Yeah. The print is so small I can barely see it. My eyes aren't awake. Okay, March 5th. We reviewed the timely announcement that had come out the night before, talking about how many of the government pension recipients that had been affected by the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset for all these many years prior to now, how that was eliminated by Congress at the end, I want to say the end of 2024 and effective the beginning of 2024, and how within, I don't know, a couple weeks, I guess, by Tuesday, March 4th, over 1/3 of those affected people had been remedied. They'd received their back pay. Yeah, that was over 1 million people, because I think the word was before that there was about 3.2 million people that get a government pension and were affected by the windfall elimination provision, which has now been removed. Okay. So fast action. We'll see how fast the rest get done, supposedly by the end of March. Okay, March 6th. What day are we on? Is that Thursday? Here we talk about how far back do you go to get medical records for your disability claim. Minds can differ. I shared with you my practice and what's worked really, really well for us. Friday, fraud law review, of course. An Oklahoma man, this one was about, who stole identifiers and then impersonates his dead friend to steal his Social Security. Yeah, real class act there, huh? Not as bad as the one from the week before, though. Do you guys remember that one? Let's talk mummified people, literally. Well, one person. That was crazy. The fraud law review from the week before. Nutso. All right. And then we have Saturday, March 8th. This was another court ruling from a circuit court. And it's about cardiovascular and heart impairments, as well as listing 4.00. And it's the Biswas case. So if you've got a cardiovascular issue, you might want to take a look-see. Not that they're not helpful for others, but that one was particularly about cardiovascular. Okay. So that's it, guys. Happy March 9th. I hope you all had a great week, and I hope you have an even better week up ahead. I hope the spring is going to be here soon. We had a little touch of 50-degree weather a couple days ago. Now it's chilling out again, but hopefully it'll be on the upswing permanently. We are still at the beginning of March, so what do they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb. We'll see. My husband always says every year, we're going to get a big, huge snowstorm. He even says probably in April. He does it all the time. And maybe once every 7 years, he gets it right. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Have a great week.